there's a simplistic beauty about the lore of Little Nightmares world. So many wonders, so many possibilities to explore behind some of the meaning of this game. So today I'm going to try to explore one of the biggest mysteries, and that is the identity of the Thin Man. So, follow along with me as I go down this rabbit hole and try to expose who I believe the Thin Man is.
Come with me, and I'll show you what every one of you can do single-handed. Here, you can tune in this wonderful new Westinghouse television set with just one hand like this. You just turn this one dial.
There are a lot of wonderful theories out there about the Thin Man's identity. So I'm going to try my hand at it. Because there seemed to be something missing. And that thing is, why does the Thin Man hold such a vital role in this world? Why does he play such a major part in the outcome of this city we see crumbling before us? We have to keep in mind there are three major factors that are driving this world to the outcome we see. The first one, of course, is the monster behind the curtain, and that is this tower, the signal tower. It is the beast that no one sees. The next one is not so noticeable to me. I believe it is the TVs. They play a major role in the world of Little Nightmare. They are the silent antagonist, sort of like the ring in Lord of the Rings. It's inanimate, but yet it plays a major part because it influences not only the world, but the characters in the world. The next one will be, of course, the Thin Man and his role in this world. To start to unravel this mystery, I think we need three components. The first one will be, of course, the signal tower. The next one is the Thin Man. And last but not least will be the TVs. The reason why is because these things are connected. What is their connection? And I believe once we find out what it is, the identity of the Thin Man will be revealed. Let's begin with the signal tower. The signal tower is a conundrum. It is a mystery of mysteries. No one knows how it got started or how it works. But most importantly, what is its connection to the Thin Man? The tower gets stronger and stronger by how much it is fed, and how it feeds is through TVs and through its signal. That's very important to keep in mind. But how would a tower get this strong? How would a signal get into everyone's house? This is where the Thin Man comes in, I believe. How would a tower that's inanimate start spreading a signal through a TV in everyone's home? It will need someone to help. It will need someone to help it grow. And that person, I believe, is patient zero. That would be the Thin Man. The Thin Man, of course, would be used by the tower. The tower at first, when it first appeared, will most likely be weak. Not very strong, but strong enough to influence maybe one person. And that one person that it would influence will most likely have this driving force, just like the tower, to spread, to grow, to feed. And how would it do that? By putting in this person it influences to get people to buy or have in their household more TVs.
Good morning. Vaultec calling. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity.
That's right. Most likely, the Thin Man is a salesman. More specifically, a TV salesman. What a perfect disguise to get people to buy more TVs than have someone who is consumed like the Tower to get TVs into more homes. One of the ways you can tell is by how he's dressed. His suit, his tie, his hat. It's like a salesman, a door-to-door salesman. Why would the Tower keep on imitating this look unless it was the most successful of its bait at first? This all lines up. The TVs, the Tower, the Thin Man, their connection. Why the Thin Man has abilities that the town doesn't have. Why does the Thin Man look the way he does? He most likely was the first victim of the Tower, used and manipulated and consumed like the Tower to have more people buy more television sets. He would most likely be an aggressive salesman, selling up every opportunity to get people to buy more TVs. It explains why he looks the way he does, why the Tower uses him the way he does. Because it would be the most successful bait to get the most victims. So, in conclusion, in my humble opinion, I believe that the Thin Man is a door-to-door salesman to sell television sets to the victims of this city of Little Nightmares world. Most likely consumed with that same hunger as the Tower to get people to buy more TVs. So what do you think? This is just my humble theory, but I like to play the part. So tell me what you think. Do you think I have a point? Do you think that the salesman could be the Thin Man? It explains the TVs all over the place and the televisions. But what you think is more important? Leave your comments below and help a small channel out by giving your support any way you can, and I would greatly appreciate it. And guys, thank you for joining your channel.